There was a lot of drinking and drugging in my family as I was growing up. So naturally, by being brought up in that surrounding, I kind of took hold to that because that's all I knew. Me and my little brothers, we used to sneak in the coolers and get beers and run downstairs, and we started doing a lot of drinking, and that kind of stuck with me. I would think I was about 9 or 10 at the time. That addiction of alcoholism at an early age. Get around people who were not only drinking, they was doing drugs. So that's when I got introduced to cocaine. I started smoking crack. And they didn't think I had a problem because I was functioning. You know, I would go to work, I would pay my bills, you know, and then on the weekends, I would go to parties. I was getting burnt out. You know, I would go to work, I would have an attitude. I didn't like myself. And one day, my significant other at the time, she was mad at me. She came at me with a knife. She stabbed me. Then she called the police on me. The police came to see me bleed, and she said I attacked her. They took me to jail. But looking back now, that's the best thing that ever happened to me, because once they took me to jail, I couldn't do nothing but look at my life. You know, I'm 39 years old. I have nothing to show for it. I'm skin and bones. What am I gonna do? And I start talking to God. You know, a lot of people say this, Lord, if you help me out this time, I promise I'll do good. But I came to the point in my life where I'm like, Lord, look, I'm a drug addict. I love drugs. I love to drink. And I'm wasting away, Lord. If you can do anything else with me, I promise you, I will forever serve you. And then I just started crying and just praying and just saying, all I could say is just help me. As I was getting out, I happened to see Union Gospel Mission right across the street from where I was getting out at. You know, and then the light hit. You asked me what you want me to do. You told me to show you a way out. So I went over there. I went to the Bible classes, you know. And as I went to the Bible class, I felt a calmness on me. And I'm like, okay, this feels weird because I'm used to being high and I ain't used to feeling this way. I said, well, I'm interested in the discipleship program. And when I went to the program, they prayed over me and I felt this calmness again. So I knew it was the presence of God. So when I started crying and bawling and they hugged me and everything, and from that point on, I knew this is where God wanted me to be. For them 4 months, it was just me and the Bible, you know, and I got to learning more, So as I learned more, I did more. Even though it wasn't required of me, I would scrub the toilets, clean up the library, clean the rooms up. I did anything just to stay focused and on the things that God wanted me to do. So I became supervisor. I stayed focused. I became head supervisor. Next thing you know, I was valedictorian of my class. And then as soon as I got out, I found the job, you know, and I kept giving this God, staying focused. Then he blessed me with a beautiful wife. I mean, I don't deserve her. I'm telling you the truth. I don't deserve her. But God gave her to me. It's not about me anymore. I have to be selfless and just let God do what he needs to do in my life. There's a lot of things I did in my life, I shouldn't be here right now. When you're in a drug-infested world, you know, it's like dog eat dog. You know, either you gonna get this person gonna get you. See, I wasn't used to people being like open arms and hug you, and despite yourself, they still love you. I wasn't used to that. I'm eager to learn more about God. Everything I hear about the Bible is real now, you know, because I'm not feeding this flesh with alcohol and drugs. I'm feeding it with the word. So as I get the word in me, I'm getting more aware of how God truly do love me. And that shit gave me my life back. And that's when I found my relationship with God. That's when I was able to hope again. I was able to believe again. I was able to love again. And then now I'm blessed with a job working for the mission, when I could tell people what he did for me and get paid for doing it. I mean, it's nothing but God. I would love to just stand out on the street sometimes and hold a sign up and just say, come on back to the mission, come to the mission, get your life together, you know. But I just look back 6 years, God, I would have never thought this.